technical glitch. What else is new? So, and Barbie is back, I hope. Yes. Dave, Marianne, give us a shout out. We have Sophie in the office with us today, and she's going to let me know who's here. In the meantime, happy Earth Day, everyone. We'll be doing something a little bit fun for Earth Day today. I wanted to let you know that in case you did not see the interview that Nina had with Russell Meyerowitz yesterday, it will be on our videos on our YouTube page. So if you click on that videos tab, you'll be able to see it. He's from the Parkinson's Wellness Fund, and they, in general, help people with Parkinson's with some small grants for things that they might need. So they're a wonderful organization, and if you're not familiar with them, I hope you will look at the video of the interview and find out more about that organization. I wanted to also let you know that we have a fundraising announcement with Kendra Scott, our wonderful Austin jeweler who does beautiful jewelry, and she has graciously decided to help support us for 2 days, for Thursday, April 28th through Friday, April 29th. So 48 hours only, 20% of your purchase will go toward Power for Parkinson's if you have their code, which is GiveBack-1, letter J, letter A, letter O. And that's in your newsletter, and if you have any questions, you can find more details on our Facebook page and our Instagram pages. As always, if you love our videos, please sign up as a member. You can find more information on our YouTube channel page about our membership. Please don't forget to thumbs up, like us on YouTube as well as Facebook and Instagram. And you can always email us if you have any questions. So for those of you who might be new, I'm Nancy. And today we're doing rhythm and moves, which is a lot of shaking going on and a few other things. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I know more people will be getting on. So sit forward in your chairs. Make sure that your back is somewhat away from the back of the chair. So you're sitting up nice and tall and using your core muscles. Make sure that your toes are straight ahead and about hip width apart. Knees are lined up with the toes and also your hip sockets. Shoulders are over your hips and your chin is resting on that imaginary shelf so that it doesn't drop, lift, or push forward. That allows your neck muscles to relax, and we want them to be soft. I'm going to get started with the music. Place your hands on your thighs. Feel the chair coming up underneath you and supporting you and lifting your spine. Scan your body to see where you might be feeling tense or even having pain. And as we begin our breathing, I want you to try to focus on those areas to try to release the tension and relax the pain. Let's start by pressing against our thighs, lifting our spine up maybe 1/4 of an inch more. That might produce some tension. So still breathe here. Now relax your hands and wrists. Relax your forearms and elbows. Spine is still tall. Relax your upper arms and shoulders. Soften your neck muscles. Wiggle your jaw from side to side. Good. Poof your cheeks. Relax them, suck your cheeks in. Relax them, wrinkle up your nose a little bit. Relax your nose, lift your eyebrows up and down, up and down, up and down. Let's wake up our whole face. Open really wide, eyes and mouth. And relax it, shake it out. Good. Let's start with our counted breathing. We're going to have even breath today, so we'll breathe in for 4 counts and out for 4 counts. 1 slow inhale on 4 counts, 1 slow exhale on 4 counts. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Ready to begin sitting tall. Breathing in through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, out through the mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, breathing in through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, out through the mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax and breathe normally. Wiggle your toes inside of your shoes. Relax your toes and feet. Wiggle your fingers and thumbs. Relax your fingers, thumbs, and hands. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears. As you drop them down, lift your spine again and feel the bottom of the chair coming up and helping to support you. Let's increase our counts now. We'll breathe in for 5 counts and out for 5 counts. This time we'll breathe in and out only through our nose, and we'll do this twice. Ready to begin sitting tall. Breathing in through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, in through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax and breathe normally. Let's do 1 belly breath today, so place your hands on your belly. Still sitting tall, I want you to picture that deflated balloon inside your belly. So it's flat, but you want to imagine what it's going to look like when it's inflated, the size, so it's going to fill up your whole belly, and even the color of your balloon. As we breathe in and suck that air down from the nose, it'll expand into your hands first, then we'll take more air in, it'll expand to the sides of your waist, into your lower back, and down into your pelvic floor. We'll hold it for a second, and then we'll hiss the air out, letting it out with that long hiss. As that happens, your belly is going to start to contract. I want you to try to keep your upper body soft and relaxed. Don't round over. Keep it open, relaxed, and just isolate and contract those belly muscles. Ready to begin, sitting tall. Breathing in, suck the air down from your nose into your belly. Begin to fill up your balloon into your hands. Sip more air in and expand into the sides of your waist. Sip a little more air in and fill up your lower back and the bottom of your pelvic floor. Hold it and deflate the balloon with a hiss. Keep that hiss going. Keep the chest relaxed. Contract those belly muscles. Finish that hiss. And relax and breathe normally. Good. Place your hands on your thighs. Wiggle your toes a little bit again. Lift them up. Spread your toes wide so there's space in between them inside of your shoes. Feel the balls of your feet, big toe and little toe especially, pushing into the floor. Keep those toes up. Wiggle your fingers and thumbs and then lift them up and spread them. Now drop your toes and relax your feet. Drop your fingers and relax your hands. Lift your shoulders up and drop, up and drop, up and drop. Good. Relax the arms out to the sides. Let's do our sun salutation. Big breath in. Our wings float up. Hands come together. Breathe out. Wings fold down, relax those shoulders and elbows. Breathe in here. Breathe out, lengthen the spine, reach the top of the head for the ceiling as you lift your arms and open wide. Breathe in again. Breathe out, reach forward towards your screen. Try to touch toes or ankles, but if that isn't possible, try to touch your shins or knees. Big breath in, reaching forward and all the way up. Breathe out, fold those wings down again, sitting nice and tall. One more time, a little faster. Big breath in and out. Big breath in and out. Lift and lengthen. Big breath in and out. Go further. Let your head round over if that's possible. Breathe in, reaching forward and up. Breathe out. Exhale, relax the arms down, sitting tall. Turn your chest, shoulders, and head to your right. Come back to center. Turn your chest, shoulders, and head to your left. Come back to center. Again, turn your chest, shoulders, and head to your right. Come back to center. Chest, shoulders, and head to the left. Come back to center. Push your fingers forward. We're going to go into our contraction and expansion, so cross your thumbs first. Push your arms forward. Spread your shoulder blades. Lots of space in between them. Scoop your pelvis under. Pull your belly in, round your back. Make that letter C from your tailbone to the top of your head. Drop your chin. Breathe out. Breathe in. Lift your pelvis onto your sit bones. Lift your chest. Open your arms wide. Reach behind you. Expand. Your torso is letter I. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Round the back. Contraction, letter C. Breathe in. Expand, lift the spine, letter I. Breathe out, round the back. Scoop the pelvis under, letter C, contraction. Breathe in, expand, lift and lengthen. Breathe and breathe out and round. Breathe in, expand. One more time. Breathe out and round. Breathe in, expand, and relax your arms down. Stay tall in your spine. Shoulders rolling up, push back and down, up, push back and down. One more, up, push back and down. Keep that chest lifted. Turn your arms in your shoulder sockets so your palms and inside elbows face the front and now to the back. And rotate from the shoulder sockets, front and back, front and back, front and back, front and back. Good. Scoop your fingers through the mud and touch your shoulders. Press the backs of your hands through the thick mud all the way down. Arm muscles are tightening. Scoop and try to touch your shoulders or maybe your chest if that's not possible. Press the backs of the hands down, tightening those arm muscles. Scoop, lift the mud up, press, make a path in the mud. Scoop and touch and press and relax. Now rotate the arms, straighten the arms again, nice strong arms, elbows straight, wrists flat, fingers together, press behind you, reach and reach and reach, push the mud behind you, reach and reach and reach. Two more, reach and reach and rest. Jiggle those shoulders up and down, forward and back. Now loose arms, swing the arms, nice and easy. So first the muscles were tight, now they're loose, and you're swinging And that energy is flowing from your solar plexus, the center of your chest, through your shoulders, down your arms, through your elbows, into your wrists, into your hands, through your fingers, out your fingertips like laser beams. That turns you into those superheroes that we know you are. And turn your head toward your back hand. You can slow down or keep it at this speed or even speed up, whatever works for you. And rest the arms, good. Float the arms out to the sides, hands a little lower than the shoulders. Shift the rib cage to one side and the other. Try to touch your walls, really reach and reach and reach and reach and reach and reach. Relax, roll your shoulders again. Up, pushing back and down. Up, pushing back and down. Let's hold our chair seat and wiggle a little forward. Slide one leg forward. On the floor, the heel is reaching and bring it in. And the other side, heel is reaching but staying on the floor and in. Keep that chest and spine lifted. Reach the leg forward, toe up and bring it in. Really stretch that leg and bring it in. Let's try the side, diagonal side. Really stretch and bring it in. Stretch that leg and bring it in. Lengthen the leg as much as you can. Bring it in. Reach and bring it in. Bring your toes and knees back to center. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands come to your thighs. Lean forward, side, back, side, circle, forward, side, back, side. Come forward, let's reverse. Go to the other side. Back, side, forward, side, back, side. Come forward. Now we're gonna roll up. So your head's gonna drop. Tailbone starts it. Tailbone goes down. Lower back is coming up. Middle back, upper back, shoulders, finally the head. Breathe. Let's try it one more time. Lean far forward. Drop your head and rolling up like a slinky. Tailbone goes down. Lower back coming up. Middle back, upper back, shoulders, finally your head. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out, scoop under one leg and lift it up and put it down. Scoop under the other leg, lift it up and put it down. Scoop under the first leg, lift it up, put it down. Scoop under the other leg, lift it up and put it down. Scoop under, lace those fingers under the back of that thigh, lift it up, drop your shoulders, lift your chest, circling the thigh. So the lower leg is loose, the foot is loose. Thigh goes up, side, and around. Up, side, and around. Up, side, and around. We're oiling up that hip socket. Up, side, and around. Lift it up. Drop your shoulders, lift your chest, bring your foot a little forward. Now flex the foot, point the foot. Flex, point. Flex, point. Flex, point. Articulate that ankle. Point, flex, point. Stay up in the flex. Big toe draws two big circles. Circle, circle, reverse, circle, circle. Good. Line your toes up with your knees. Push a door shut with the bottom of your foot. Lift your chest and spine. Hold it. Let that leg float down as the arms float up. Good. All right. Open with some jazz hands all the way down and slide that leg in. Scoop under the other leg. Lace your fingers together. Lift it up. Drop the shoulders. Lift the chest. Circling the thigh so the lower leg is loose. Up, side, and around. Up, side, and around. Up, side, and around. Up, side, and around. Lift it up. Drop your shoulders. Lift your chest. Foot comes forward. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. 2 more, flex, point, flex, point, stay up in the flex, big toe draws 2 circles, 1, 2, and reverse, 1, 2. Line your toe up with your knee, breathe in, exhale, push that door shut with the bottom of your foot, lift your chest and spine, hold it, and arms float up, leg floats down, jazz hands as the arms come down, and slide that leg in. Good. Wiggle those shoulders. All right. We're going to speed things up. So I'm going to start this music. All right. Hold your chair. Lift your chest. Ready. Heels out and in, out and in, out and in, out to the side, out and in, out and in, out and in, out, back to the front, out, in, 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 to the side, out, in, 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 and slow it down, out and in, out, and we're swinging our arms, out and in, out. Now we're going to swing both arms to the side, out and in, out and in, out and in. Let's do this one more time, to the front, out and in, out and in, out and in, out to the side, both arms, out and in, out and in, out and in, out. Back to center, march. 1, 2, 3, clap. 1, 2, 3, clap. 1, 2, 3, clap. Lift that leg on 3. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. You can do it. 2, 3, 2 more. 1, 2, 3, up, and 1, 2, 3, and open. And breathe. Good. Open your toes and heels out. Ankles under knees. Lift up in your chest. Press your legs open and release. Press, release, press, release, press, release, press and stay there. Push your chest forward. Push down in your feet and press those legs open. Good. From here, reach one arm down and the other one out to the side. And come up. Reach the other arm down and the other arm out to the side. And come up. Reach this arm down and this one a little bit higher. Turn your head and look in that direction. Come up, reach this one down. Reach this one a little bit higher and look in that direction. And come up, good. Toe heel in. Move your heels, heels, heels. Little pivot, move those heels. The toes don't move, just the heels. Just the heels. Good, hold your chair. Heel, toe in front of the other foot and together. Heel, toe in front of the foot and the other foot. That's it. Heel, toe, together. Heel, toe, together. Heel, toe, together. Heel, toe, together. Now we're going to add our shuffles. Brush, brush, step. Brush, brush, step. Brush, brush, step. Brush, brush, step. So we have heel, toe, together. Heel, toe, together. 4 shuffles. Shuffle, step. Shuffle, step. Shuffle, step. shuffle, step. Hands on your thighs, little jumps. And 8, 7, 6, add the arms, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shoot the fingers up, open like a fountain. One more time. Shoot the fingers up, open like a fountain. Good. Shake it out. All right. Okay, so today we're going to work on the beginning of a chair dance. Some of you may have done this before. This is to the music by James Taylor called Carolina in My Mind. And we're just going to learn the very first part of it. So I'm just going to shift gears a little bit here. And it takes me a little bit of time to find, where are we? This playlist. So this one is done in the chair. And we start with the right hand across the chest on the left shoulder. Left hand is just resting on your thighs. Toes are straight ahead in our regular position, but we are rounded over. And then we're going to do that slinky roll up. So we have rolling up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes? Then this hand carves a circle around the face. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. So Lina, you're reaching forward. So again, from here. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina, 6, 7, 8. 6, we touch the shoulder again, turn the head sharply, 7, back to center, 8. So from here, rolling up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina, 6, 7, 8. Yes? From here. Can't you, and the back of the hand is going to turn now. So your hand is going to turn so the palm faces the front. And the words are, can't you see the sunshine? Sorry, wrong move here. I got ahead of myself. Can't you see the sunshine? So we're going to have a little head roll. You're going to tilt over to the right, a little bit forward, and over to the left. Can't you see the sunshine? And then the hand comes up and crosses just at the top of the forehead. Can't you just feel the moonshine? And you follow that hand down with your eyes. And then the left hand comes up with the palm up, and ain't it just like a friend of mine? Mine is where it gets really high, and then it says to hit me from behind. This is going to be like someone pushed you, to hit me from behind. So let's do that part. So this is from the, after this, we have, can't you feel the sunshine? Can't you just see the moonshine? And ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? And then we add a little slide open here, a little slide open. Yes, I'm going to Carolina. If you want to go all the way down and put your elbow on your leg, you can. You're leaning your cheek, your left cheek against the back of your left hand. Yes, I'm going to Carolina in my mind. And then we come back to center with this palm up, with the right palm up. So let's review. We start here, right hand on left shoulder, left hand here, and we're rounded forward. And we unfold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. 6, 7, 8. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? And ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I'm going to Carolina in my mind. 6, 7, 8. Let's try that again without music. Ready? Lean forward. Intro music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rolling up. 7, 8. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. 6, 7, 8. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? And ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I'm going to Carolina in my mind. 6, 7, 8. And slide your feet. Hopefully you have enough of a slip on the bottom of your foot or each foot, and the floor is slippery enough that you can slide open and slide shut. It doesn't have to be big. Now one of the reasons why I picked this song is that we're still isolated. We're still, many of us, not able to travel very far, not get out of our house too much, not go and do what we normally do. So this song is about imagining some place that you would really like to go and imagining the weather and the people and things that you used to do. And so that's why I think it's a lovely song. Let's try it with music a couple of times. We're just going to go up to there today. So start with your right hand on your left shoulder, left hand on your thigh, and you're rounded over. Let me just rewind it and make sure this is loud enough. Here we go. Rolling up. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. 6, 7, 8. Head. Right hand, moonshine. Left hand, sharp. Slide your feet. Going to Carolina in my mind. 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's try it one more time. And then we'll leave this because we have a packed class today with lots of fun. So, right hand here, left hand on your thigh, and you're rounded forward, and you're going to roll up in that instrumental introduction. 7, 8.
In my mind, I'm going to Carolina.
6, 7, 8. Head.
Can't you see the sunshine?
Right arm.
Can't you just feel the
Look
moonshine?
down. Left arm.
Just like
Follow
a
it.
friend of mine.
Big, sharp forward and open the legs.
Yes, I'm going
Left,
to Carolina.
right, hand on your thighs. Good.
Sees the sun.
All right. So we will keep working on that. In the meantime, I'd like you to wiggle forward and let's go forward with this. Oops. We're going to get out of our chairs a little bit. So pull those feet under your knees, even a little bit behind your knees. Hold your chair seat, and let's do our rocks. Each rock, you're going to get a little bit more off the chair. Ready? And push down in your feet and sit. Push down in your feet and sit. Coming up a little higher. And let's see if we can come all the way up. Push down in those feet. Lift the chest. Straighten the legs. Breathe. Clear focus. Remember, if you feel dizzy, go ahead and sit down. If you need to sit for the whole class, that's fine. Bend your knees, clap. Get that beat, even if you're sitting. Add your feet. Now go around to the back of your chair. Reach for that chair if you need to. Hold it. Holding the chair, and you're marching. I'm going to move my chair so you can see my legs, but you hold on to the chair with both hands. Open out with your feet, back in, back out, back in, parallel position, lift your belly and chest, little plie and straight, releve and down. Plie and straight, releve and down. Plie and straight, lift those heels up and down, stay tall, shoulders over your hips, releve and down. Turn your legs out from the hip sockets, rotating, make a V with your feet, heels are touching. First position plies, plie and straight, releve and down. Plie and straight, releve and down. You're holding your chair. And releve and down. One more, and plie and straight and releve and down. Open slightly. This is a small second position, still holding your chair. Plie, straight, lift and lower. Plie and straight, releve and down. Strengthen your legs with plies and releves. Plie and straight, releve and down. Little plie, shift and shift. Soft knees, shift, let go if you can. Pretend you've got the cane in your hand. I forgot to remind you that we're using the cane again today, or the umbrella, or the broomstick. That's it, good. Come back to center and straighten. All right, bend your knees, come in a little bit so you're in that parallel position. We're gonna pivot, come back to center. Lift the heels and pivot, come back to center. Notice my knees are staying parallel and center, pivot and center. Again, lift your heels, pivot and center, pivot and center. Good job. All right, let's try our little heel touch together. So here we have heel, touch together, and heel, touch together. 4 shuffles, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. One more time, ready, and heel, toe together, heel, toe together, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, step, touch in front, step, touch in front, step, touch and back, step, touch and back. We'll do both in the dance. Step, touch in front, step, touch in front, step, touch and back, step, touch and back. Good. Step out, step out. Nice wide position. Little plie, straight. Right arm goes down, up, and big port-a-bras over the rainbow and open. Little plie and straight. Left arm down, up, and way over the rainbow and down. Again, little plie and straight. Right arm way up, big arc and down, and plie and straight. Left arm way over the rainbow and come down. Good job. Plie and straight, plie a little more and straight, biggest plie of your day. Pull those skinny jeans all the way up. Zip the magic zipper. Flatten the toothpaste tube from your tailbone all the way up through the top of your head. Front body and back body are squished, yes? Squirt that toothpaste on the ceiling and grow an inch. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. One arm off, other arm if you can. Nice balance. Wipe the toothpaste off the ceiling. Open wide. All right, twinkle with some of those jazz hands and show me the stars that you are. And test your balance. Hold your chair, bend your knees, and shift. Right toe up, and shift. Left toe up, and shift. Right toe up, and shift. Left toe up, plie, straight. Good job. All right. So, toe heel back in, wiggle it out. We're going to move the chair. However, we're going to do an improvisation now before we do our shine on our shoes review. If you need to go back and sit in the chair, you may do that. So I'm going to move my chair out of the way. Okay? And I decided that I would like for Earth Week to share with you an idea that's an improvisation that celebrates spring. I have done this before with some classes when we had our in-person classes in the before time. We worked with spoken word or text, which is often done in dance, where we combine the spoken word or the text to inspire the movement. In this case, we're going to use a poem called Today, T-O-D-A-Y, by Billy Collins. If you're not familiar with Billy Collins, he was the U.S. Poet Laureate from 2001 to 2003, and that's just one of quite a number of incredible honors that he has had bestowed upon him. He's a really wonderful poet. I am going to read you this poem first, and then we're going to begin to explore with some movement. So when I say explore, that means your movement, not mine. I can give you some suggestions and ideas, but I don't want you to copy anything that I'm doing. I want this to come from you. Anything and everything that you do will be perfect, okay? So that's what improvisation is about. It's coming from you, from your ideas, and from your feelings. So I want you to imagine that you're outside and it is a beautiful spring day. And here's the poem. I'm going to read the whole poem to you today, then we'll work with the first half. Today, by Billy Collins. If ever there were a spring day so perfect, so uplifted by a warm, intermittent breeze, that it made you want to throw open all the windows in the house and unlatch the door to the canary's cage, indeed rip the little door from its jamb. A day when the cool brick paths and the garden bursting with peonies. And that's where we're going to stop. Let me read it one more time to you. This time I want you to think about specific movement, words, and very clear ideas that are visualized as a result of the poem. If ever there were a spring day so perfect, so uplifted by a warm, intermittent breeze, that it made you want to throw open all the windows in the house and unlatch the door to the canary's cage, indeed rip the little door from its jamb. A day when cool brick paths and the garden bursting with peonies. So there are lots of movement words in there. You can even think about perfect as being a kind of movement, uplifted, intermittent breeze, throwing open the windows, unlatching the door on the cage, in fact, ripping that little door off the cage. What does it feel like when you're walking on the cool brick path? And what do you see when you see bursting peonies? What might that look like in terms of movement? So let's start with the first part. Just the first 2 lines. If ever there was a spring day so perfect, so uplifted by a warm intermittent breeze. And what I would like you to explore is movement that thinks about those 2 lines through the exploration of level. So high movement, middle movement, and low movement. And you can do this either sitting or standing. So you're going to work with the idea of the breeze, the idea of a perfect day and how you feel, and high, middle, and low levels. So I'm just going to give you a minute to work with those 2 ideas, the breeze, the perfection of the day, and then the levels, high, middle, and low. Ready? Go. Remember that you can use your arms, your torso. Maybe you want to use a leg as well for the breeze. Maybe you just want to use one arm. Maybe you want your head to move. Okay, let's try that. It doesn't have to be set. You can just improvise. Let's try it all together. Ready? I'm going to read, and then you're going to explore the breeze, the perfection, and the levels. And if ever there was a spring day so perfect, so uplifted by a warm, intermittent breeze. Okay, let's go to the next 2 lines. That it made you want to throw open all the windows in the house. And we're going to add to that and unlatch the door to the canary's cage, indeed rip the little door from its jamb. Now notice that when I'm reading this, I'm already starting to speed up a little bit with my talking and reading. So here, as we visualize opening the doors or the windows and unlatching and ripping the little door off the canary's cage, we're going to explore the concept of time. In this particular aspect of time, we're going to explore speed. So speeding up, maybe slowing down and speeding up, maybe alternating fast, slow, or all fast and repeating it several times. So whatever gestures, movements that you do with your arms, torso, and feet, you're going to do it exploring the concept of time and speed. So I'll give you another maybe 40 seconds for this. Here we go again with this part. That it made you want to throw open all the windows in the house and unlatch the door to the canary's cage, indeed rip the little door from its jamb. Okay, so we're going to go on to the last set of lines, and this is going to go back to exploring levels again. So high, middle, and low. This is the one with the cool brick path and the peonies that we see along the path. So the line is a day when the cool brick paths and the garden bursting with peonies. So we have the sensation of cool, the sensation of those hard bricks, the pathway, so you might want to move forward or maybe move curving as you're moving. And along the path are the bursting peonies. Perhaps you want to show that with your hands. Perhaps you want to show that with your feet. So I want you to think about those things as well. So let's continue with that part. Again, ready? A day when the cool brick paths and the garden bursting with peonies. So now we have kind of an ABA sort of structure. We have our first two lines where we're exploring the concept of perfect and the breeze and the uplifting using levels, high, middle, and low. That's A. Then we go through the lines, 4 lines about opening the windows, unlatching the door to the canary's cage and ripping that little door off. We're exploring speed and time, or maybe a variation on the speed, maybe slow and fast. And then we go back to the pathway, so actually possibly moving in space, the sensations of the hard bricks, the coolness of the bricks, and the bursting peonies. And again, we go back to A, high, middle, and low levels. So I'm going to put some music on now, and I want you to start at the beginning. I will read this. These are your ideas, your movements. Try to make them as big and exaggerated as you possibly can, okay? No one is looking at you, so you can do whatever you want. For this, we have a very famous piece of music. This is from Vivaldi's Four Seasons, and this is Spring. So let me just get my playlist. And I will be reading the poem again to guide you through this. Ready? And if ever there were a spring day so perfect, so uplifted by a warm, intermittent breeze, that it made you want to throw open all the windows in the house and unlatch the door to the canary's cage, indeed, rip the little door from its jamb. A day when cool brick paths and the garden bursting with peonies. Okay, so put that in your parking lot. We're going to come back to it next week, and we'll go through the second half of the poem, and you'll have a chance to explore movement again. And remember, this is your movement, your ideas, not mine. All right, I'm going to move these things out of the way. We are going to get our canes or umbrellas. So remember, if you don't have one of these, my trusty tap dance cane, you can use this cane or a straight handle. These are a little bit heavier sometimes, be aware of that. Or you can use an umbrella, either straight handle or curved, but something that comes up either to this height of your hip or maybe a little bit higher. All right. So for this, I'm going to go with the music all the way through this dance as far as we've gotten, and we're going to do that twice. I will stop right before we go into the 28 counts that you're supposed to be working on, okay? And then we'll talk a little bit about that, because that has some improvisation, but it's a little bit different, because those steps I want you to set, and I want you to steal my choreography. So let's just go to right before that place. All right. So have your cane. Let's see if you can remember this. That's why we're going to go through it twice. Cane is in your left hand, and your right hand is up, ready to snap. I'm going to just get it started, which will be a little difficult. Okay. So. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shift, walk, touch, shift, 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 walk, 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 touch. Put the cane down, tie, crease in your pants, swing that cane around and smile. Right foot, left foot, little bounce, over the left shoulder, walk, big gesture, heart, walk, put the cane down, both hands, heel, toe together, heel, toe together, 4 shuffles, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, pick it up, pivot, walk, 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 hand, touch, 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 catch step. There's a melody in your heart. Right, left, right, left. Lean, shine that shoe. Pivot, choo-choo. Pivot, turn, chalk, push, push. Eraser on the back of your head, come forward. If you're sitting, don't turn. And big gestures. Right hand, here we go. Over your right shoulder. Start with your right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cane is down. Step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. All right. Okay, so everybody with me now? Everybody knows where the 28 counts are? Okay, so we are, I'm going to give you 1 minute to pull up from here, from your parking lot, and maybe some notes that you took, your 28 counts. Remember, you can do 8 of something, 4 of something, 16 of something, whatever you want, and then we're going to do this again. And you'll add your 28 counts. You've got a few more seconds to go through your 28 counts. If you don't have it all done yet, don't worry, we're going to work on it one more time next week. So you have 1 more week to work on the 28 counts. And then we'll put it all together before we shift into something else. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Cane is in your left hand, right foot tiny bit forward, right hand up, ready to snap your fingers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, flip the cane, shift. Walk, step touch. Walk, step touch. Put the cane down in your left, tie, crease in your pants, smile, right foot, bounce over your left shoulder. Melody in your heart. Put the cane down, both hands, heel, toe together. Heel, toe together. Shuffle right, shuffle left, shuffle right, shuffle left. Pick it up, pivot. With the happy-go-lucky feet, turn your hand. Step and touch to the back. Catch step, Jackie Gleason. It's a melody in your heart. Right, left, right, left. Shoe, shine that shoe. Pivot, choo-choo. Pivot, turn, chalk, push. Eraser on the back of your head, bring it front. Big. Right hand, here we go. Over your right shoulder. Jazz hand on the left, turning right, left, right, left. Cane coming down and step right, touch, left, touch, right, touch. Here you go with your 28 counts. Have fun with it. And, okay, we're gonna stop right there. He gets real excited after that. Okay, there you go with Fred Astaire. All right, it's time to end, so let's find our Sinatra song to sing out with. And please join me in singing out, even if you can't sing, because I can't. But I love this song. Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart. For it's hard, you will find, to be narrow of mind. If you're young at heart, you can go to extremes with impossible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams. And life gets more exciting with each passing day. It sure does. And love is either in your heart or on its way. All right, plant your feet, big smile, and take a bow for yourselves. And another one. And biggest smile of your day, bigger bow. Good. Bow to your right. Bow to your left. Bow to anyone that you're with that helped you to take this class. Bow to all of us on the screen and in the cloud. If you are among the very young at heart, and we all are, yes, pat yourselves on the back. Thank you very much. All right, I hope you had fun today. and enjoyed this class. Lots of things. We had James Taylor, we had an improvisation to a wonderful poem by Billy Collins, and we're still working on our little soft shoe dance. So we will continue with this next week. If you have any questions about this, as always, don't forget you can always go to our website and you can email me, and either Sophie or Nina will let me know and I can email you back. If you have any questions, I would love to answer you back. Let me just repeat the announcements quickly. So, if you missed Nina's interview with Russell Meyerowitz from the Parkinson's Wellness Fund, please find that on our YouTube page. Okay, and we have a fundraiser coming up on Thursday, next Thursday, April 28th and the 29th for 48 hours. We have 20% of the proceeds from your purchases to Kendra Scott going to help us. And there's a code that you can find on our Facebook or Instagram pages for that. And don't forget, Mother's Day is coming up, so this would be a good one, yes? If you love our videos, don't forget to sign up for our membership. And as always, thumbs up for our classes on YouTube, on our YouTube page, on our Facebook and Instagram. And Sophie's got a couple of notes for me. Oh, good. So Sharon was here. Joan, yes. Thank you, Joan. I had a great vacation. Natalie is back. Gary from Ireland, wonderful. I hope you had fun with this today. And SP Mooney and Ararat from the Ukraine. Jay is back. Jane is also there. Yes, as well as Dave and Marianne and a lot of my regulars, Barbie and the rest of you. So keep up the good work. I'm going to challenge you as much as I can, not only your bodies, but remember, this class is for your brain as well as your bodies. It all works together and makes us stronger and happier. So that's what we're working for. All right, it's great to have you all. Again, I'll see you next week. Thanks so much for being here, and happy spring, happy Earth Day. Thanks so much. Bye.